we got Malagru, and I mean, obviously,
No, we have Emperor Malagor here, clearly above kings, emperors above kings.
yeah. Don't listen to that.
Oh,
That's a lie.
yeah, it's
You
live
listen
streaming here
more
from
likely.
Earthquake Prone, California.
More likely, you listen to his input, and you're gonna know that he doesn't know nothing. But it's
He's
okay.
jealous.
It's okay.
All right, you talking all the smack, but you're gonna be the one talking the
It's
least.
okay, kid.
All
Josh,
right,
look,
calm down.
Josh,
We
we know that you
just
don't know.
go
Anyways,
with
let's start
this.
with Epic. Let's
Epic what?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
they
start with Epic
then.
Games. What's up, Ray? Well, what's up with Epic Games? What's going
So
on?
yeah, you sure they
No,
said they
go
want a
ahead.
refund.
Well, what's up with Epic Games? No, go ahead. Go,
No,
go
hey,
ahead.
go ahead, man. Go ahead. You want to take the floor?
No,
You
you
want to
want to
show
talk
me
about that
wrong?
smack? You want to talk about that smack? Go ahead. What's Epic Games?
But likely they say, all right, I mean, the publishers, not the publishers itself, but Epic itself is gonna refund money to all those people who
Okay,
are
why?
having a problem with, Shroom 3 moving to the Epic store or
Sure,
And what?
yeah.
Shroom, I don't know,
Shrooms
Shroom
3.
3, Shroom 3, because people wanted to, I guess they wanted to get it from the Steam store, but now they had
Shrooms.
to go get it from the Epic store, and some people want a refund. So Epic say, fine, fine, I'll give you I'll give you the refund. It's not gonna come from the publishers itself, but
That's right.
Epic is giving that to them.
That's right, guys. Pick up Shroom 3 in the crack house this August. anyway, anyway, anyways, so
I think
this is
it's a good move.
Shenmue,
No,
bro.
Shenmue
Shen
3.
Shenmue, I don't know. I don't know the name. I don't know the name.
Shamu,
Shenmue.
Shenmue,
Shomu.
Yeah, look, just get it right. Anyway,
Shenmue 3.
Yeah.
um,
Anyway, on topic.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing for those that back this game up.
Nope.
Is that a good thing?
Nope.
No, I'm
No, it's
pretty sure it's
not.
a
Not
rush
gonna get
game.
Is it a good
refund?
game? I don't
No,
know.
no, 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 no. Look, so check this out. This is bad because one, it's gonna hurt Kickstarter projects. Because what it shows you for this, like with the third, fourth game that's done this now,
Hmm.
is that what if you support these developers on Kickstarter, they're just gonna fuck you over for their own gain later. Uh, People backed this when they had no one else. Epic wasn't there funding this game from the beginning. It was the backers waiting for years, years. Remember, this game was delayed, I think, twice.
Yeah, I remember.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it was funded by the community. And all the community wanted was for it to be on Steam. As soon as these guys got the money and they got the support that they needed from the community, it essentially leashed off the community. They then turned around and said, "Okay, cool, Epic exclusive because Epic's going to give us money." It's like, and everyone's like, "Well, Epic gave you money, but so did we. So how come they get precedent and we don't?" And so, Epic is giving refunds after what months of controversy because they didn't want to give refunds at first, and they know it's going to hurt the game now. So this is not good for gamers at all. It's not good for the people who backed this game because essentially they just got screwed. I think it was like 3, 4 years of waiting for this game on Steam, only to be switched
Delay
at the
more.
last second.
But okay,
I
what's
think
the okay? Tell me, because I don't know much about this. What's the huge difference about having the game on Steam and getting it from the Epic Store?
Well, it's
there
not.
isn't. It's the thing is there isn't really much difference. You
Well, yeah. I
still
mean,
no, hold on. Let me finish. There isn't much difference because you still have it in other platform. Um, and you still got it on the same platform. But this is weird because I keep hearing myself.
yeah.
Um, you still have it on the same platform. So all you got to do is download the launcher. The only thing is
Hear
that
it twice.
the Game Store is is not that great of a store. It's missing features that other launchers have. But the thing is that also Steam is just it's just better for everybody because that's where everyone has their game, so everyone just prefers to have it on Steam.
I mean, not just that, but like I said, when you say Epic is not a much better storefront, it's a few things that are kind of crucial that's missing. Like, let's say Shenmue 3 comes out broken as hell, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh
You
huh.
can't tell people that on the Epic Store. You say you can't put that in the comment section because there's no comment section.
Yeah,
You
Hmm.
can't like you
can't rate
can't
it either.
yeah you can't rate it nothing. So if the game is complete trash, there's no way of knowing that it won't be on Steam, so you can't really go there to check
But
it out
people
either.
could always check it on a third party source about if the game is good or not.
Yeah,
And they
but
always do anyway.
it is true. But it's like
But Steam is an aggregate. It'll give you 20,000 people say it's bad versus a two or three. Because when it comes to two or three, it depends on a person. Some people like it, some people hate it. You don't really know. But when it comes to like trends, it's better to get the overwhelming majority like Steam provides. Epic doesn't provide that, and it looks like they're trying to do it on purpose because with all the money that they have to buy this exclusive, warrant them making their platform better instead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
but I feel it's gonna be like how the game's gonna be when it come out. It's gonna have a
oh,
lot of bugs. Is it rush still?
yeah, well, you can't know that, and so that's the
That's what I'm
thing.
saying.
It's just that this is really bad. Ultimately, the only people who get hurt are the developers who go to Kickstarter
yeah, it's
Be-
true. Yeah.
because people are gonna be think twice now. They'd be like, "Well, the last game I put up and waited for, ended up screwing me by going to Epic, and I don't want Epic." Because it's one thing to say, "Hey, go to Epic or Steam." It's another thing to promise Steam for 5 years and then go to Epic at the last second.
Yeah, but it's all come out how the game's gonna be. That's it.
Because
I could only
it's
say
funny.
that.
It's funny because people say like, it's not that serious. But think about it, right? How'd you like it if you pre-ordered a game at GameStop and then when you go to pick it up, they give it to you to the opposite platform? You get
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
okay,
Okay,
that
but
makes
yeah,
sense.
that comparison. I get the comparison, but you still have it on the same machine.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not forced to go drive a car to get the same game. You know what I
No, no,
mean?
no,
You
no.
just download in the
No,
app.
but it's not
You can
about.
It's not. I know.
Because
I get why you mentioned it, but it's really not the same thing.
yeah, because they're
Well,
not
yeah,
charging
no,
you to download it through the Epic Store.
it's
Like
Yeah,
not.
they're not telling you go get a new PC in order
yeah,
to
It's
play
yeah.
the
not.
game.
You're right. It's not exactly the same, but it's more about the principle of the matter. It's
No,
like the
yeah,
fact
I
that
think
I
people
get
just
it,
want to
but
bitch
like,
about something that has nothing to do with
because
it.
I
it's
get it, but
think
it's
of it like this. Let's say you wanted a Camaro and you wanted the one that was like yellow like Bumblebee. And then they come down and say, "Yeah, I have it." And when you get there, it's like bright orange. And you
no,
know what
but
I'm saying?
you're getting the same game
Yeah,
though.
yeah. It's
No,
not
no, but that's
any
what I'm saying.
different.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Let's say you go to get the yellow Camaro, but instead you get an orange one.
No, but you no now is a different. That's a different car now.
No,
Same
it's
car,
not. It's the same car, right? Just a different
same
color,
car, different skin,
different.
but
Exactly.
you're
S-
still getting the same game.
Right. You get the same game, different skin with Epic. Like, you see
No,
what I'm
that's
saying?
not a different skin though.
But it is
Like
because you're just changing the DRM essentially.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's true.
Uh, and
You
so
got
it's just so it's like especially when you've been wanting this for like years and years and years, and then you have your heart set on it,
but
and
they
then
still.
magically
The thing is, like, I get what they people are like. Oh, we want this for years. It's not like you're not getting the game though.
no, but see, but that's the thing. Like, it's a whole different thing that if you pay for it, because it's like I said. Now imagine that same scenario with the Camaro, but instead you pay for it to be custom colored yellow, because there was no other way to get that color. You pay for the custom color, and they say, "Okay, cool. Here's a bright orange one." You see what I'm saying? It's a little different now. It's crazy because it's like you pay for it, you backed it when no one else would.
Nah, the
It's,
better
I don't
comparison
think. I
is
don't
if
think.
like this is the
nah,
better comparison. The better this is a better because that whole color thing is kind of I get what you're trying to say, but it's a more better comparison. You'd be like, oh, I this game was supposed to be come out exclusive on Xbox out of nowhere. Now it's gonna be on PlayStation now. That's the right comparison to make
Yeah,
because that makes
yeah,
more sense. You
yeah.
know
That
what I mean?
makes more sense.
You
Yeah.
no, no,
still you don't have to get a whole new car
no, but,
or
but see
a
what I'm
whole
saying.
new thing.
You're not getting a whole new car, right? Because you're still getting the Camaro. It's just that it's not the color you want. You get the exact same Camaro, up the exact same. It's just that instead of getting yellow, the green.
No, but the game itself is not changing.
No,
Nothing.
of course not. But that's what I'm saying. It's like
No,
you.
but with the Camaro, you changing something of
No,
that car.
but you're just
Yes,
changing
you
the
are.
aesthetic.
You're still changing something.
But that's what I'm saying. You're
This
changing
game is
something.
not changing
No,
whatsoever.
but the DRM is.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's better. Like it's better if you be like, you're not even talk about the whole comparison thing, but like to me, it ain't that serious to me because I'm not getting the game, but I understand people's things, so I get why they're mad. So I'm not gonna be here and say, "Oh no, you're stupid," because there's a reason for them to be mad and shit and stuff like that. But it's like when it comes to like Epic buying exclusives and whatnot, to me that doesn't bother me.
From a group of people who created it, that's a whole different thing. You see what I'm saying? Because they could just as easily go on Kickstarter before the project gets funded and just say, "Hey, we'll pay for it." but they go and they do it to the ones that were already funded and already slated to come out. That's the difference. Like I think that's the main difference. It's like if they said, "Hey, we're gonna make this whole thing and we're gonna pay the studio to make this game for us and it's exclusive for Epic," no one would care. But because they took a game that was already funded by the people who were promised the game in the first place, and then it came in and took that because they saw that there was demand for it, that's where the problem that comes in at. And
I get
that
it though.
and that's why I think that's why people are pissed because it's like, yo, you want exclusive, you can have exclusive, just don't take our exclusive. That's the difference.
Like I think it would have been a better thing is like those. I think it would have been way better if they took the exclusive. Fine, take the exclusive. But I think it would have been a good gesture, and then like the backers got their Steam version.
Yeah,
That would have
that's
been
what
like
people wanted.
perfect thing to do right there. Because like I don't care about a game being exclusive to a launcher. At the end of the day, it's just a launcher to me.
Yeah.
And like the Epic Games is missing features, but at least the games fucking run. So that's the only thing really I care about, bro. Not the only thing, but one of the things I care
That would
about.
have made sense for Epic though.
What?
Maybe.
Like if you're gonna do that to the people who actually do the backing.
No, it
Just-
would make sense.
Like yeah, it would make sense for everyone.
They already paid for
But
the
for
money. They already paid for
Epic,
the game.
who is like trying to get the exclusive, and it's like
No,
no,
but the
some
thing is,
people
that
still have
they're
it for
not,
Steam.
they're not getting no money out of people who backed it up.
Right.
So even if they put that on Steam for those who backed it up, they're not losing money because they already backed it up. They already got their copy.
And
So
then that's why people are pissed because they already paid for a promise. You see what I'm saying?
So like, see, I will actually argue if they had like give the backers their Steam version, but those who didn't pay for it get it on Epic, I would have been okay, cool, that works out.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have cared at that point.
Yeah, because
But they said, fuck it, we're just gonna take it off Steam 100%.
there's another reason why Epic is not for gamers.
Yeah, and then Shenmue on top of that, Shenmue, the creator of Shenmue was like, yeah, fuck the backers, and that's why people are pissed because just like you sat there, you asked the backers for support, they supported you, and then the first thing you do as soon as you get it is you tell them to go fuck themselves.
Crazy thing is, this isn't the first game that's pretty much screwed their backers.
Exactly.
But
That's why
there's not gonna be another backer again.
There's this game, Mario number 9 screwed them.
Uh-huh.
They pretty much got they were backed up on Kickstarter, and then I think that got publisher picked them up, which means now they got money. So, but they were still asking the backers for money for shit, like to make like other mediums like cartoons and movies and toys. And I'm like, no, we backed you up for the game, not for all this other bullshit.
And on top of that, they promised a classic edition, and then they were like, oh, it's gonna come with the like a NES case, I think. It was gonna have like a old school pamphlet that comes in the case, like how like the instruction booklet.
Yeah.
And they were gonna have one of those in the case as well. And when people got it, the book didn't even fit in the case. So
wow.
like it says
fire.
Yeah, so but this is exactly what I'm saying. The only people this hurt is the Kickstarter developers because now people are like, well, as soon as these guys get like a taste of like the gaming industry again, where they're back at the game inside the gaming industry instead of being indie, they can just say fuck the backers, we got their money, just move on to the next thing. And so that's why I say it only hurts Kickstarter. That's sad.
I mean, lucky for Kickstarter is that I don't know if are there more negative games on Kickstarter than there are positive?
I believe so, but
but
the ones that get funded usually come out pretty well.
I think Kickstarter is not gonna be no more because after this,
what's that game that's been in development for like 10 years?
Oh, Star Citizen?
Yeah, that game, like, we need that game's been in development, just taking the backers' money. Like, oh no, it's delayed. We still gotta. I'm like, 10 years to make a game, bro.
Oh,
you taking advantage of that money.
Now imagine if that game was about to come out after all those years and they said Epic exclusive. You got people gonna be pissed.
Of course, people gonna be pissed.
Yeah, people be pissed as shit.
Yeah, nobody's gonna buy Epic.
But you know what I mean. People, you know what? I mean, people should also, if they don't like it, don't buy the games on the Epic Store. Just wait.
Yeah,
that's it. Talk with your money.
Yeah. See, I agree with that, but when it comes to the Shenmue 3 backers, it's just like that's unreasonable to say, yo, wait another year. That's
Yeah,
to
I know
watch other people play the game you funded on a platform you didn't even know about at the time. Because Epic didn't exist at the time they funded this. And so, like, be like, yo, go watch other people play the game on the Epic Store while the people who actually made it possible have to sit there and wait another year. That's BS. Like, that's complete BS.
Yeah, I'll be
So,
enriched on that. If it
yeah,
happened in the beginning,
It doesn't matter. Like,
it does
well,
matter.
it does matter, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
yeah.
People gonna have to accept the truth, which is, Epic took their exclusive, and if they really want to play the game like they wanted to in the first place, then they have to make that sacrifice, even though they didn't have to do that.
Another thing, Epic Games. Some people are praising Epic, saying that they're for gamers because they're trying to, make Steam handle their shit and whatnot. Nah, they're pretty much anti consumer in a way.
Oh, for sure. Always have been.
They don't give a damn. All they care about is Epic and
But
making that.
isn't that like the same thing with every other publisher out there, like big ass
When,
publisher?
now, when they get the thing is when they're small, they care. They give a damn. You know what I mean?
Obviously, they have to.
Once they get big and they make all this money, they get cocky as fuck, and they're like, you know what?
Of
We
course,
can do that.
Yes, we could
they
get
could
that.
do whatever they want, and people, guess what? People gonna still want to play the game regardless.
It's like because they know that people are gonna still
Yeah,
play
of
it.
course. Like we do that all the time. Remember? Look
Right.
at Activision.
What about Activision?
What are the Call
Yeah.
of Duty games?
I
Uh,
haven't played a Call of Duty game since Advanced Warfare, so nope, not me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do.
No,
I
for my
do.
brother,
I do.
yeah.
Sorry. Yes,
I
yes.
haven't bought a Call of Duty game since Advanced Warfare, so
I,
I played
I,
them.
I think right on
Yeah.
the
Just
last
I
one
played
that came
them.
out.
Not me. They got my money, so
yeah, I skipped a lot of Call of Duty games. The last one I bought was Black Ops 3.
like I bought. I bought Advanced Warfare, and every other game I never had to buy. I just played it and didn't spend money on it.
But
So
wait, did you play some other people's version though?
what?
Did you support the game like by playing it?
So playing the game is not supporting the game.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. It is.
Yeah,
Because
it
that's
No,
like,
I mean,
on, man.
financially,
You make-
financially.
yeah, you
I'm talking about
directly
support.
probably didn't buy the game, but you were playing the game anyway.
I'm talking about.
You play all the games. I saw you play on all the games.
Can I speak? I'm talking about. Well, let that fire run by. My bad. I'm talking about supporting them financially. You know what I mean? If I'm playing a game, sure, I'm supporting. I am playing them, but they don't benefit from me playing their game. They didn't get money from that.
They get exposure.
It's like
Right. It's in a direct way. This is like that argument I was telling you about, like vegans and
no, because
people who buy hybrids. It's like in a direct way, no, they didn't get money from you. But in an indirect way, by you playing it, you most likely influence someone in some way
To
to
play
pay
the
for
game.
something in that game. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
no, I get that, but like, let's say right, the game comes out and 5 million people on Call of Duty, but they
Yeah.
only sold 1 million. You
Yeah.
really think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you guys are supporting us, yeah, keep playing? No, they're gonna be pissed and be like, well, where'd all the $4 million dollars go? You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm playing the game, sure, I don't care.
But that would be like, you supporting a cause, but you don't have money to actually support them financially, but you do want to do the word of mouth that you're going to spread out the word
Yeah,
about that
yeah.
cause.
And on top of that,
no,
think of
yeah,
it-
it's some support into the word of mouth. I'm talking about financially though,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
I mean, no, but like I said, in a direct way,
because
no.
all they care about is money.
No, because think about it like this, right? Let's take the example you just used. 1 million people bought it, 4 million people playing it. What's going to happen? Oh, look at that! 5 million people play Call of Duty. It's the most popular game. You should go buy it. Someone else goes buy it because they say that's 5 million people online. So yeah, you didn't support it directly,
But
but by
indirectly.
being on the server, you gave them another marketing tool to then cause other people to buy it. So yeah, you didn't support it directly with your own money, but you did support it in a way where they would end up getting money off of you using it.
Regardless, yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess so. To me, like if they ain't getting money from the people who are playing it, they don't care about you. All they care about is the people who are spending money on that game. Microtransactions, paying $60 for it and whatnot. You know,
No, you're right, but you playing it enables them to get more people and thus
no,
sell
I
more
can
merchandise.
yeah. understand that, but that's not also guaratigued either.
Of course, it's not guaranteed, but it is more likely.
Yeah, it is likely, but like, I don't know
Yeah.
how. What's the percentage you think it'll be?
Uh,
At least 30.
out of people who, because a lot of people buy games based off on player base, and Call of Duty is the name itself.
Yeah,
I'd say maybe like 5-10%. Even that's kind of high. 10% is kind of high. Maybe like
But
five
it's
to
true
seven
though.
percent.
But people
Yeah.
buy it because people they see people watching
yeah,
the game
but
and they have fun.
you think okay, 5% of people buying the game, you really think that's gonna keep Call of Duty alive?
No, of course not. But every extra sell makes it more likely.
In the long term, that's
Yeah. Hmm.
come on, man.
Nah, I'm sorry.
They're still gonna get relevant.
If they're making $100,000 off of Call of Duty when there's 5 million people playing it, they're not gonna continue making that fucking game. They're gonna find a
Yeah, that's
way.
why Modern Warfare 4 is coming out. Modern Warfare,
Like,
whatever.
you know what I mean? That's not why Modern Warfare. That's not why Modern Warfare is coming out.
Yeah, because they saw, oh, our sales are reducing. So you know what? Let's give what people
It's something
want.
whatever, dude. Yo, Black Ops 4 just broke all their other sales.
Yeah.
Their sales are not reducing. It's just that they're not. It's just that they're not. They want more money. They're not getting the money they
Yeah,
expect.
that's what I'm trying to
I
say.
mean,
Yeah.
but Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it's pretty much did way better than the previous Call of Duty games.
Yeah. But it's
You know?
Black Ops. We expected this.
Yeah, it's like, but that's what I'm saying. Like financially, like I don't think they're actually gonna be happy to the point where let's keep supporting the game when only 100,000 people are buying the game. You know what I mean?
I see. I think you're missing a key point, right? You're right. 100,000 people on a game, but the vast majority of microtransactions sell come from a small handful of people.
No, I know that. I know.
And so if they could use the fact that you are one of those 5 million people play to get one of those whales, money well spent to them.
I guess so, but to me, honestly, like if you ain't paying for it, you're not for the support no financially. So
You're
that's just how
right, but
It's
if you
okay.
still
They're still
earn
gonna
it
be
somehow.
successful in the long term. So
that's just how I see it.
Yeah.
Just look at Gears of War, yo. You're gonna say the same thing about Gears?
what about it?
Maybe.
What about it?
Yo, like, so that game did what? It did less than a million. I don't know if it
Yeah,
passed.
yeah. I think it's like 800,000, something like
Yeah, I
that.
don't know if it passed. I don't know if it passed $1 million, right?
Mhm.
Um, let's say hypothetically, they see a player count of like 5 million, 6 million people online, but they only did 800,000. What do you think? What do you think is gonna go through their mind?
Let's tout it. Because
Hey,
That won't probably because that will mean that you have to download the game.
no, because think about it, right? Because isn't Microsoft the ones who like, oh, and Gears of War, what I think like what some million locusts have been slain already.
yeah,
So even if you bought the game, you contributed to that number. You gotta say, which means you contributed to their marketing, which means you contributed to people buying the game, which means you supported the game.
I'm gonna tell you right now, them saying 1 million locusts have been slain ain't gonna do shit for their marketing.
Oh,
But how
We
can you
don't
be
know
playing
that.
games that
Yo,
your brothers buy anyway?
they could have had one person buy this game and he could have slayed 1 million locusts, bro. Like,
you're 100% right, but that's the point.
but no,
That's the point.
we'll be real right now. When they say 1 million locusts have been slain, no one's gonna go out and buy it. Like, yeah, 1 million locusts.
So,
Like,
so,
I
some
think it was
people,
5 years.
some people will though. Some people will.
I doubt it. I don't doubt
Like
it.
I won't, right? I won't. You
No
won't.
one's gonna
But
go
some people
buy
will.
years to be like, yo, I heard they've been slaying locusts. I'm gonna go slay some locusts too, yo. They 1 million.
But that was
You
one
never
example,
know
right?
though.
Because then what if I said something like, okay, in the last 2 months, 200 million matches were played. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, that's more likely to get sold involved. It's not. See, that's the thing. Marketing is, so I should say, statistics in marketing are a deceptive thing. It's about leaving things out. And if you contribute to what they don't leave out, you're contributing to their bottom line. It's just how it is. It's what it is. So you've been playing it and supporting it.
I guess so. I
That's right,
support it.
Josh.
Whatever.
You
I support
contribute
it.
to the.
I support it. I'm a fraud. I get it.
I mean, it doesn't mean you're a
You
fraud.
supported the problem. You're part of the problem, Josh. It's
If
okay.
y'all say no matter what you do, you support the game, then everyone's a fraud. Like, it's just
Yeah, of
No,
course.
it doesn't make you a fraud. That's not what I'm saying. It's just saying that they'll use it as excuse. Just like I said, right? Even though I stopped playing Call of Duty mostly after Black Ops 3, right? I haven't really touched the Call of Duty since. They'll say Call of Duty has sold this many units over its lifetime. I'll be in that part. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because it's true. I would have bought a Call of Duty game in my life. But that's how marketing works. It's deceptive. And so when it comes to like a game specifically, yeah, you didn't directly contribute to its bottom line, but you did contribute something to it. Was it as big?
But y'all making out as a seem that like one person playing a game automatically made 5 sales to that.
Right, but that's what I'm about to say. It may not have been as
This
big.
is not guaranteed. Money is guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I was about to say. Like it may not be as big as someone who directly bought the game. You're right, but it is something.
I guess so, but I don't think it's that. I don't think
that's
it's
how
that.
marketing used though.
Like I know
To bend the
marketing
lie.
that way,
Bend the
but
truth. Right?
how successful is that? By just I don't know.
It's very
Because
successful.
like just think of it this way, right? Sea of Thieves. Enough said. Next topic.
Shut up. Let's move on. Let's just move on.
All right, let's move on to
These didn't even do that well.
Exactly. But they were all online talking about this is great, this happened, we have this many.
No, they're only doing
Yeah.
that shit because it didn't do numbers. You know,
No.
look, check this out.
all right.
Every time Microsoft talks about, we splashed 50 waves today, 100 waves today. We killed 10 million fishes in Sea of Thieves today. They only say that when they're not selling games.
No, but think of it this way, right?
And that does not sell games.
No, but think of it this way, right?
If that was true, Gears of War would have sold 2-3 million or by now.
No, but I mean, like, look at
10 million.
No, but I'm saying, look at Sea of Thieves and the way they marketed it. We all know that game is so, but people played it on Game Pass. And so they use those Game Pass statistics to say, look how great the game is going,
But it
guys.
didn't do nothing for Sea of Thieves.
No, it did. It had a bump in popularity,
No, yeah, you had a bump in popularity, but that was
and then people realized it was trash.
it had a bump in popularity, and which is probably will go their thing, but that was because one streamer streamed it, and then they're like, oh, I want to play with you and stuff like that. But they still paid for Game Pass, so like in a way, they still contributed to that shit. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But they paid money though. I didn't pay money for Call of Duty.
No, but the fact that they can use those numbers to get that bump in popularity.
Nah,
It just
that-
bent the truth.
It's okay. It's okay.
We just bent the train.
Since we are on the same topic as